Hey guys, and welcome back to our F1 2010 career. Today we have round 6 of the first season and we head to Monaco. The streets of Monaco, the principality, the crown jewel of the F1 calendar. The circus rocks up to Monaco today. We're not obviously doing a 100% race. It's a 50% race as always. Last time out in Spain, if you've not seen that one, it was a disappointing race. Our first real disappointment of the season, finishing outside the top 20 by the end, having a drive-through penalty, having a puncture, having an extra pit stop. Loads of blue flags meant we slowed down even more. It wasn't a good race weekend, but hopefully we can bounce back here at Monaco. Before we get into this one, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Let's jump in and check out the championship standings prior to this round. So Mark Webber had a good race in Spain. I think he finished second and he retook the championship lead after Felipe Massa failed to score. But the biggest shock was Robert Kubica winning for Renault. That's Renault's second victory this season, and it was also Kubica's first victory since his first victory ever in Formula 1 back at the 2008 Canadian Grand Prix. We've slipped down to 10th place in the championship now. In the Constructors, Lotus are still 6th. Red Bull have taken the lead ahead of Ferrari, and BMW Sauber scored their first points of the season, courtesy of Kamui Kobayashi. Now I think it's time we get into Monaco. Difficulty back up to professional today. Of course, Legend is the top, professional second highest. We dropped it to intermediate for Spain because Spain was a mess. Objective today, qualify 15th. Obviously, we don't do the qualifying, but race objective 12th place. It's another quite high objective. That shows that the team do have confidence. The streets of Monaco, raring to go. They're all prepared after weeks or even months of preparation here at Monaco to set up for the race. It's finally time for practice. So, Jarno has new components fitted to his car. I don't have them yet. Kind of sad. We'll do a quick car setup as I usually do, and I'll set it to that, maybe even that, I don't know. Lowest top speed, it's Monaco, of course. We'll do a lap of Monaco. Now, I don't hate Monaco. It's never been my favourite circuit, especially on the more modern games because the cars are much bigger. But F1 2010, I don't mind it. So here we go. Let's ride on board with James Early for a lap of Monaco in practice. Hurtling down towards the first corner, which is one of the more easy parts of the circuit. I'm going to take it real easy for this lap so I just don't hit the wall. As we rise up the hill towards the, I think it's the Casino Square. There's a casino on the left-hand side there. Probably a casino on the right, knowing Monaco. That's a very difficult corner though. I think it's turn 5. And then down towards turn 6. This is an overtaking opportunity come race day. Same with the hairpin of, I believe it's turn 7. Full lock round the corner. Then it's a double right-hander. It's not Herman Tilke right-handers, but it is a double 90-degree right-hander. And then we go through the tunnel. We have a bit of traffic up ahead as we go through the tunnel and head out into the open air again, into a braking zone for the Novel chicane, which is probably the most important overtaking place on the whole circuit. Through the chicane, and we head towards Tabac, a very quick left-hander. Easy to get this one wrong, easy to understeer through this one. Swimming pool chicane, absolutely flat. And then into whatever this chicane is. I don't know whether that previous one is the swimming pool one or the second one is the swimming pool one. Not too sure. Second to last corner then. And then into the final corner for the final time on this lap. And that is a lap of Monaco. Let's get into the race. Oh boy, it's raining. Intermediate tyres strapped on the car. 13% chance of rain. So it's a good chance that it'll actually just dry out. But to start the 39 laps of this race will be in wet conditions. And who other than Sebastian Vettel to get pole position ahead of Mark Webber, his championship leading teammate. Fernando Alonso starts 3rd. Massa did not score points in Spain. He needs to bounce back here. He starts in 5th place. And the hero, or at least the victor of the last race, Robert Kubica, down in 13th. Not very good. Jarno Trulli, my teammate, starts from 17th place today. And of course, James Early lining up in 24th and last. If it's a 39-lap race and we're starting in wet conditions, I mean, strategy's kind of out the window. We're starting in the intermediates, as you can see. If it stays intermediate conditions, we'll pit one time halfway through this race, pretty much. Let's get into it. The Monaco Grand Prix is next. I've been looking forward to this one since the start of the season. Vettel on pole, leading a Red Bull 1-2. Jarno Trulli in 17th place. Another strong qualifying result from him. And his teammate James Early in 24th. Behind the two Saubers. Saubers seem to be out of position. Lights are on here at Monaco. We're about to get this race underway. And it is go. in treacherous conditions, which we've seen quite a few times at Monaco throughout the years. Heading down towards the first corner for the first time. Is there any space on the inside? Not quite. We'll stay behind the Saubers for now. As we now rise up the hill. It's very difficult to overtake at a circuit like this. As you can see, there's not much space on either side of the cars ahead. Into this long left-hander for the first time. Any space up the inside of Kobayashi? Not right now. Not right now. Down towards turn 6 we go. And we've lost half a wing. Brilliant. So I might as well just take advantage whilst I've still got downforce. I got a warning as well. Illegal blocking. Interesting. Very interesting. A warning, illegal blocking twice now. I got a penalty for illegal blocking. Right. I'm not sure who I blocked, but we do have a penalty now. So a drive-through penalty and a damaged wing. I mean, I'll serve the penalty now, I suppose. Yeah, into the pits we go. Luckily, a drive-through penalty at Monaco, you genuinely only lose about 7 seconds. I know I definitely have a decent amount of pace here, so I'm not too worried about that. Oh dear, they are so slow into the hairpin. There'll definitely be overtaking opportunities. I just need to sort of weed them out. Kobayashi seems to be struggling. Not sure I'll have the straight line speed down the main straight. He's gone all the way to the left. A very strange racing line from him. Oh, blimey neck. We did set the fastest lap of the race, apparently. Almost locked up straight into the wall. First chance will be into this hairpin. If I can get a good enough run down into it, I might go for it. Might go for it. Hello, Kobayashi. Oh, dear. Just sent him into the wall, but whatever. Gained a position. So it's lap 6, and so far the only overtaking place I've really found is into the hairpin. But it's always one of those late moves where the driver in front might not see me. We do have to be careful. Just don't have the straight line speed for a move, let's say down into the Novo chicane. I'm just not close enough. Maybe through these final 2 corners there's a slight chance. Through this last corner, you can see how slow they are at the apex. And I might actually have a run here on De La Rosa. Nah, he's pulling away again.
Don't let him hold you up. Get past him this lap. You can do this.
I'm basically pushing him up the hill. I still can't find a way through though. Oh, here we go. To the outside. Excuse me, mate. Give me the space. Around the outside of the Sauber. Job done. Trying to set Degrassi up for a move here. Down the main straight. We should have this. His car's not going to be much faster than mine in the straight line. But he's still got a decent turn of pace. Around the outside of turn 1. Wow, what a move that is. That's brave. That is brave. We're up to 21st. Loads of drivers into the pits. I don't know what tyres they're going on to. Are they going on the dries? Unless they started on the wets. As I'm just putting Glock under massive amounts of pressure. Trying to force him into a mistake here. Maybe to the inside here of turn 6. We've not had a move on the inside yet. There we go. Nice. That's 13th place. More drivers into the pits. I'm staying out. I don't know if they're going onto the dry tyres or not. But we'll be way into the top 10 now. Look at that. 5th place. See if we can set Chandok up for a move into the hairpin here. Not quite close enough this time around. But Chandok and Senna, the 2 HRTs, running 4th and 3rd. My teammate in 2nd place. This could turn out to be a very weird result, depending on how the conditions change. Okay, there are loads of drivers in again. My teammate's in. Alonso's stayed out. I've stayed out. So I'm going to be up to 2nd place. Do we pit this lap? Maybe? Oh, almost lost it. I think it's time to pit. There's no race director, so I can't see what other tyres everybody's on. I'm guessing they're on softs. Or, you know, dry tyres. They must be, right? See if we can get a view of Hamilton's tyres. Yeah, they're softs. Right, we'll box this lap. And I'll put on the primes. As there goes Hamilton around the outside of me. What a move that is. Nice move from Hamilton. We are boxing this lap. Alonso stayed out again. Alonso just refusing to pit. As we'll be coming into the pits here. Into the box we go. It's going to be slightly slower because, of course, we're putting a new wing on. But the prime tyre is going on. And it's a 6.2. Actually pretty good considering the changes we made. as we rejoin in 16th, 17th place, possibly 18th. Somebody else coming around the final corner, or the first corner. That's Kubica. He's the winner of last race. He's down in 17th now. We're in 18th. We've got the jump on my teammate Trolley. We've spun. We've lost the wing again. Well, that didn't last very long, did it? You know what? Maybe we drive better without a wing. Side by side with Degrassi now. Switch back to the inside. Ah, he's got that. Okay. Right, we build up again. Need to build that momentum. Lost a couple of positions. It's pretty slow there. So for the second race running, it's Early versus Degrassi. And we seem to be like two of the slowest drivers out there. My teammate Trolley's 6 seconds up the road. I think it was the curb I must have touched that sent me into a spin rather than the damp track. Just a shame, really, isn't it? As soon as I got that wing fixed, I broke it. Well, we're closing in on Alonso, so we're in that stage where the AI are rubber banding. We're closing in on the leader, but Degrassi is still pulling away from me. I'm starting to think Alonso started on the softs, or, you know, the dry tyres, because he never went into the pits when everybody else did, to switch from the inters to the dries.
That doesn't look good. Let me know you're okay, mate.
We're out. We've crashed. It's the end. Well, there's the replay. I don't know. It's a bump at turn 1. Just the bump at turn 1 sent me wide and into the wall. So disappointing. I was really hoping we could bounce back from that disappointment in Spain with a good result at Monaco, and we definitely had the pace for it. 69 kilometers an hour. Nice. 11.15 G apparently, and total damage 87%. My car is severely damaged and cannot complete the session. For shame, we will retire. Our first retirement of the season, and Sebastian Vettel converts pole to victory. Alonso, in the end, only 4th place. Webber, the championship leader, down in 8th. And Liuzzi in Force India in 6th place for some reason. And Barrichello once again in the points. Petrov 11th, Kubica 14th, Trulli, my teammate, 15th place. And we were a DNF. Our first retirement of this career mode. And it had to come at Monaco. Monaco's such a mixed bag for me. I really look forward to it because it's a challenge. But I'm hardly ever up to the challenge, you know. The 21st then, 3 retirements behind me though. De La Rosa, Senna and Michael Schumacher. It means that Massa takes the championship lead again. Webber slips to 3rd behind his teammate Vettel. Hamilton's there or thereabouts, but Felipe Massa, after, is that 6 races this season now, leads the way in the championship. And we are now sadly outside the top 10. We're in 11th place with 26 points. And we've still had only 18 drivers scoring. Red Bull 10 points ahead of Ferrari. It's close between those two. McLaren already hitting almost 100 points. And Renault not scoring today, so they've slipped down to 4th. Lotus still in 6th place though. So for back-to-back races, we've failed to meet the objective. Oh dear. Well, that is the end of a sorely disappointing race. A sorely disappointing couple of rounds. Spain and Monaco have both not gone according to plan. It's our first retirement of the season, which is sad, but maybe that's what we should have expected coming into this season. But because we had such a high-flying start to the year, our expectations exceeded what the car was actually capable of. And now we're back down to reality. Next time, though, we head to Turkey, Istanbul Park. Another favourite of mine, not really favourite, but I do like the circuit. Hopefully we can go well there and bounce back. I always say bounce back because that's what we need to do. We need to bounce back from this disappointing result. But if you did enjoy that video, make sure to give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And I'll see you at Istanbul Park in Turkey for round 7 of the season next time. Goodbye.